is Grind City Wrestling, and it's episode 330, believe it or not. Hello, everybody. I am Dustin Starr, and today we have a lot to get to. Be sure to catch up on all the archives with interviews with wrestling's biggest stars, grindcitymedia.com, or you could just download the Grind City Media app. Last week, we had the honor and privilege to talk with the one and only Vickie Guerrero. Excuse me! So you can go back and check that out. It was a really fun conversation. Lots of really good Dirty Dom stories and Eddie Guerrero stories, of course. Fun stuff. Check that out in the archives. This week, we're going to chop it up about what happened over the weekend, along with the best wrestling that we watched all week. But first, I got to introduce my co-host. My tag team partner in the main needs no introduction in the city of Memphis, but I'll do it anyway. It's Devin Walker, baby!
Get the get. Why are you doing the shark thing again?
Gotta do the shark boy, because this Sunday, just when you think it's safe to get back at the Wrestle Center, Shark Boy's there.
You know sharks can't swim in water, right? Can swim without water, right?
Yeah, except for Shark Boy.
You gonna have water at the Wrestle Center?
I don't know.
Is there like a dunk tank for him to habitate in?
Wait a second. Hold on, let me type that in.
Yeah, there you go. You're welcome.
Dunk tank.
Well, yeah. How can you have a Shark Boy thing, but you don't have any water at the Wrestle Center?
I could tell you the whole story about the mask all over again. I am a
big
big Shark Boy fan. I had my mask misplaced. He brought me a mask, an authentic one, and it was misplaced. And I'm like a kid, like, can I please get another one of those masks?
Dustin wants another Shark Boy mask.
Anyway, Devin's here. You can follow him at Devin_Walker2.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Hey, not much, man. We chilling. A good week in wrestling. A lot of some stuff happened. There's one thing that I think it wasn't as big as it should have been, but I think we're going to talk about it today on the podcast.
All right, well, let's do it. But I have to say that you had another video air this week on Memphis Wrestling. It was unpopular wrestling opinions.
That did air on wrestling. How did it do? I mean, I thought it was a pretty good video. I mean, if it's me, it's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But
well, you were talking to the fans, so I mean, there was some. Most of them made air. Most of them made air. I don't know. There was a steroid one that I couldn't figure out.
Yeah,
there was a couple of weird John Cena ones.
He was out of pocket. Some people were out of pocket. It's fine.
It was very weird. Like, we're not going to put this on TV, right?
But yeah, it was fun though, man. I love doing that. Love engaging with the people at the Wrestle Center, bro. The best fans in the wrestling biz.
But it was different than ours. Ours is like alligator arms when you're trying to get the belt. Or the referee doesn't see anything, and he's like, which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
Yeah.
But these fans were like, you know, John Cena sucks, or The Miz is better than what they give him credit for.
Oh, real wrestling fans.
Yeah, like they were
real hardcore wrestling fans.
Not really in the weeds behind the scenes like us.
No. These are the people that are real wrestling fans. They don't care about all the minutia, as they say about wrestling. They care about they see John Cena and The Miz equivalent how I see Desmond Bain and John Moran.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They're like, yo, it's real to me, damn it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Put these guys over.
Yeah.
Put some respect on their name.
Shout out to wrestling fans, though, man. Y'all are the best.
Saturday was an awesome episode. Did you see Crazy Steve versus Psycho Simon?
I did, and I saw the little homie give him a fork. You guys stop letting people do that, bro.
Bro, dude.
You can get a lawsuit.
I might have miscalled that.
You got to stop doing that.
I said it was a fork to the gut. You know what it looked like?
You got to stop doing that, bro. I would sue.
It looked like a fork to the nut.
You can't let kids bring forks in the damn Wrestle Center, bro.
Shadow Warrior.
That's how you get sued.
Shout out to Shadow Warrior. Really cool stuff. No holds barred. This Sunday, of course, Shark Boy and James Ellsworth, or should I say James Smellsworth. You can get those tickets, memphiswrestling.tv. But also, last thing is we made an announcement this week. I think it was really cool.
Oh, no.
You know what?
You don't have an Apple. If you have an Apple in your pocket, I'm walking out.
No, I don't. But I will next week. Instead,
I was going to walk out of
I was going to say, it's cool, but it's also too cool. So you got Rikishi coming. I could do the dance and everything.
Please do it.
I can.
Please do it.
And then also, Carlito is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Who should he spit in the face of?
I have a vote. Can I tell you my vote? And I hope your chat's listening, Dustin 5-star. I hope they're listening loud and clear. He should spit an apple in the face of drumroll.
No.
Mr. Oh yeah himself, Dustin Starr.
What sense does that make?
That's my vote.
I'm just the announcer.
No, that's my vote. That's a great vote.
No, but I can totally see Carlito biting an apple and spitting it in somebody's face, but we have to figure out who that's going to be.
The second place may be like what's my guy's name that they throw the Twinkies at?
Jimmy Blaylock.
Jimmy Blaylock, yeah.
Oh man,
second
that'd be
place for me.
great.
The second place for me.
All right. Anyway, the tickets are on sale. It's going to sell out. Look, I'm being dead honest with you. Devin, you've been there. The place is packed. Not a whole lot of seats. It's only 6,000 square feet, so those tickets will go. Get them, memphiswrestling.tv. A lot to get to, including the best wrestling we watched all week. And Devin, you're up first. There's a lot to choose from.
There's a lot to choose from. The reverse pipe bomb was there.
Did it hit for you, though?
In the moment, I was confused.
Maria said, why did John Cena say, hey, Matt Cardona?
There you go.
And we kind of keep up with Matt because we've been friendly with Matt, but like she saw that and actually replied to the tweet, like, what is this about?
What is this about? And even this him, because I saw this. It's not my best wrestling, but this is what I was thinking when it happened. The match ended at 45 on the clock. This is where we talk about the inner workings of wrestling, right? The minutia, the bullshit, the stupid shit we pay attention to. The match ended at 45, and I was like, what else is gonna go on? He gets on the top rope, start doing this thing, and I'm like, oh, this man's just talking. He talked for 10 minutes, and I'm like, oh, he's still talking. Oh, he's still talking.
Still talking.
He's still talking. And then he does the mic flip. I'll let USA have those last 2 minutes and flips the mic. And I'm like, did you run out of stuff to talk about? Or was that just the point? For me, I didn't know he was doing the reverse pipe bomb, the anniversary of the pipe bomb, until I went online. So
right.
It took the online connection of like, oh, this happened then, this happened there, so we're connecting the dots. In the moment, I was like, John Cena, what the hell are you talking about? So that was me in the moment. That's not my best wrestling of the week. Best wrestling of the week goes to...
Do you notice they always say that Tony Khan books for the internet and Nick Khan with WWE says they don't book for the internet? But what is that promo?
Oh, that was definitely booked
who
for
was
the
that
internet.
promo for?
That was definitely booked for the
10-minute promo booked for who?
The internet.
Come on.
For the internet to make the connection to the pipe bomb was 10 years ago, right? So that's not my best wrestling of the week. We'll talk about that. I want to know your thoughts on it. I want to know the wrestling fans' thoughts on it. Best wrestling of the week for me, though, 5-star, was that Fanatics Fest. Did you see Fanatics Fest?
Oh, I saw a whole bunch
All
of
the
it.
wrestlers were there.
KD.
People were there. A lot of people were there. A lot of the superstars were
Big
there.
KD news on stage dropped.
Yeah, all that happened. But there was one part of the Fanatics Fest 5-star that I want to show you. And this lets you know that wrestling will never, ever go away and will never be not cool. One of the events at the Fanatics Fest was you get to make your own entrance.
Oh, yeah.
So they had some of the biggest stars from DJ Khaled to Drewski to Kevin Hart to James Harden.
I saw some of this, but didn't know what it was.
Of course you didn't. Do their own entrances. I have some video. Drewski went off with I think he picked the right vibe, but he picked the wrong song. If you watch Drewski, he has the Rock Titantron.
Oh, this is cool.
But he's doing the sexy boy dance, right?
Right.
Little barrel roll action. I don't know what the hell that was. Real freaky boy. That's more of a Shawn Michaels boogeyman entrance.
Are they throwing dollar bills at him?
Yeah, it was more of that than I don't know what the hell he was thinking about. But I just thought the idea of this was so dope, and it lets you know like how much wrestling will forever be around. Because the feeling of walking out of somewhere with as an entrance, I think the energy of that would never be matched. You got that one. I sent you another one too, Jalen. If you can play that one. Drewski was on one. He was sweating. He was tired. Then John Cena also did his own entrance. The old school one though.
Very cool.
I thought just
He's the GOAT.
I just thought this was so dope. I was like, this lets me know that no matter what we do, whether it's sports, whether it's entertainment, whether it's podcasting, no matter what we do, wrestling's gonna live forever. The energy of wrestling, even though that's so goofy, and then
It's great. They're having fun.
Yeah, he's just having fun. That was the part where he was supposed to punch a head, and Johnson is like, I haven't punched a real person in 20 years. I don't know how to do this. It's just stuff like that. It was so much fun. But I think that part just let me know, bro, no matter what people say, no matter what happens in the world, sports, entertainment, wrestling gonna live forever. Wrestling will always be cool. Just to see the biggest stars in the world take that so damn serious. James Harden dressed up as Hulk Hogan.
That's what I saw. Like, what's James Harden doing?
Dressed up as
Why? What is going on? And there was a whole thing I didn't know about.
Yeah, that he doesn't have the internet. He didn't have Wi-Fi. But I just thought that was so cool, man. That's my best wrestling of the week is all the entertainers, all the famous people taking that Fanatics Fest entrance, the part of that so serious.
Oh man, dude, everybody's a wrestling fan. Or like if you don't like wrestling, you've got to have fun. I've probably told this story a million times, but Mid-South Fair, every year we'd get out of school. Shelby County would let you out of school to go to the fair, and I always found the wrestling ring because I knew Jerry Lawler would probably be there. I get to, one time a year, hold the belt. It was like 20 pounds. This unified title was huge, and I get to touch the ring. I didn't get to get in it, but that was the thing. And this is a whole different level with Fanatics. And another thing I take away from it is Fanatics is what you see at the NBA, NFL, all these major, and WWE is Fanatics. That is awesome.
Part of Fanatics. And that's like the UFC, but
Unbelievable.
I just sent you the James Harden so the people can see it.
Whole nother level.
I thought it was so dope, bro. Like I said, dude, it's connected to every part of entertainment. I know there's a section of the world that thinks, oh, that stuff's fake. Oh, that stuff's scripted. Bro, wrestling is cool again.
I don't remember WWE ever being involved with stuff like that
Exactly.
either. And now they are. A lot of the Comic Cons, Fanatics Fest, all that kind of stuff, they're a part of it, and it's very, very cool.
Wrestling's forever cool, man. No matter what anybody says, wrestling's cool.
This is not a cheap plug, but one of the coolest things about our kids camp coming up is doing your own entrance and talking on the microphone and cutting a promo on your parents.
Oh,
So
that's
you
amazing.
create this character, and then you figure out a costume, whether that's at the Wrestle Center or at home for the next day. And then the next day, you get ring music, and you come out to the ring. You do the whole thing.
That's
we give
dope.
you a microphone, and then you talk trash.
That's dope, man.
It's awesome.
think
Are you kidding me?
You should do that for adults, bro.
Hell yeah! Like
Not
an
just
adult
kids.
party.
I guarantee you, if you did like like an adult thing, people would show up and do it. Just to have their own music and their own entrances like that. Shout out to wrestling, man. I don't care what anybody says. Wrestling is dope. But yeah, that's my best wrestling of the week.
Clive says that John Cena is a good heel when he shouts out ex-WWE stars and went to TNA and AEW. They thought it was cool that he mentions guys and gals that aren't on the show anymore.
I like that too. I want
different.
to know what you think about. What you think about the whole pipe up? Like in the moment, did you know what he was doing?
Yeah, well, not necessarily, but
Like when he sat on the top rope and just. By the way, shout out CM Punk for selling for damn near 15 minutes.
oh my gosh, what about the Slim Jim table?
That shit's
You know your boy's already thinking, all right, who could be the
Oh, this man.
table
This
sponsor.
guy right here. That's so
this
weird.
wrestling table
I think
sponsor?
it's so weird, though.
Should be international paper. Save the trees. We break plastic tables.
Look at you already writing
See,
it
I
out.
just thought of that off the...
Off the top of the dome,
All right,
bro.
best wrestling I watched all week. It wasn't the pipe bomb. I do love me some John Cena. We're going to talk about King of the Ring because a lot of stuff's coming up. But
Huh. Is it going to happen or no?
Cody, yeah, we're at war, I guess, right? I don't know. That's going to be interesting. Cody versus Jey Uso in the main event of Monday Night Raw, and we got a clean finish.
This is so important that you text me about this.
I could not believe we got a clean finish. I
Thought it was
love
gonna
it.
be some debauchery.
This was huge. This was easily that they could have had somebody come break this up. Seth Rollins and his group build into another tag team match or something silly. But this is what the King of the Ring is always should have been. It hasn't always been. It's always been for mid-carders that were trying to get to that spot. It worked for Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't know that it worked for Billy Gunn, that type of stuff. But now we've got Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso in the main event on Monday Night Raw in the King of the Ring tournament. The two most popular superstars in the entire world.
Two elite entrances, going head to head.
Two of them that the fans are like so interactive with, and now you're pitting them against each other. I freaking loved it. I thought that when you say tell a story, and any of the wrestlers that are watching this need to listen to this, because when you say tell a story in a match, we're not being old. It's not like old guy stuff, like, hey, slow down, just tell a story. Dude, these guys literally did wrestling holds, because the move that Cody beat Brock Lesnar with, he tried on Jey Uso. The move that Jey Uso tapped out Gunther, he put that on Cody. And for Michael Cole to be able to tell that story and to remember those holds, whoever put that match together along with Cody and Jey, the whole thing was
Storytelling,
absolutely
man.
awesome. And then the false finishes in the end, and you knew there were going to be a bunch of false
You had
finishes.
the Jey Uso hitting the what's the move?
Crossroads.
Crossroads, yeah.
And Jey Uso, shout out to him, because man, like, he ate it. 1, 2, 3. It was awesome. Babyface match.
This is the question for me. I know that was a great match. That was cool. That was dope. But are we gonna have this pay-per-view?
I have not seen anything online that says that we are
So,
not.
They're
Do you have
saying,
something?
It's like 400 miles away from where the stuff's happening.
I heard it was about 1,000 miles away. My buddy John Roberts, shout out to John. He's out there in production. He is in Saudi Arabia right now, the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It's Riyadh, right?
How about
Riyadh.
this is a better question. If you were a talent,
Anyway, hold on. He's there. He posted Facebook and said he's 1,000 miles away from all the craziness and that they are good. That's what he said on his Facebook
I want
post.
to ask you this question.
Okay.
If you're a talent, if you are
If you are CM Punk,
CM
who
Punk,
did not want to go anyway.
Are you going over there?
He's got to.
I'm asking you. No, I'm asking you as Dustin Starr. Are you going over there?
I'm asking my wife. If I'm single, I'm going. If I'm not, I'm asking my wife what she thinks, because that's a big ass payday.
That's a big payday,
That
but
is-
it's also you could also
That is probably a payday more than what people make
in 5 years.
in the year for sure. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
So you would talk to your wife about it.
Yeah, I think
What
I
does your
would
chat say?
Chat.
Would you go? Because there's some questions, bro. Some people don't want to go. Some people are hesitant to go over there. They don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
I'm
know,
asking
man.
the chat.
I don't know, man. It's a little dicey. I hope the show goes well because they have the SmackDown on that Friday, right?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I mean, look at the King of the Ring. I mean, Randy Orton versus Cody
That's big time.
are the finals of the King of the Ring. And like I was saying, this is what the King of the Ring should have been all along. The
that's
top
big time.
guys.
It's big time.
There's a title opportunity on the line for SummerSlam. And if you look at the calendar, John Cena's time is almost up. So does Cody get the title back at SummerSlam? Because I would only imagine Cody's got to win King of the Ring. He just beat Jey Uso. He's got to beat Randy Orton. That heads him to SummerSlam for the title. I don't know if he gets it back right there, but gets close.
I don't think he immediately gets it back. I think I need something different from Cody because I feel like the only time they call him PG1 on the internet, quarterback QB1.
Yeah, it's great. He's got the bus. He's got the outfit.
The Cody thing is interesting. It's like I feel like he needs to be chasing the title to be relevant sometimes. Which is I don't feel like
Sometimes.
You know
right
what I'm
now
saying?
is
It's
sometimes.
weird to me,
So
right?
he's chasing right now.
he's chasing right now. But then when he completes the story again, then like are we?
Well, here's the true question, Devin. How pissed off is Rikishi right now?
Oh, mad as hell. Son's
Man,
buried.
Rikishi was pissed last week. Like
Buried his
he
son
was one to
again.
fire creative because they, underbooked the most over guy. And I'm not saying I disagree. I mean, he's super over, but if you're that over, that's an opportunity to help other guys get over.
Oh yeah, but you don't
Share
need-
that love a little bit.
Cody doesn't need that to get like.
But to get pinned, to lose to Gunther,
yeah,
and turn around 2 weeks later, and get pinned 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring by Cody.
free falling.
But that's two big, huge main event matches for Jey Uso. So it's hard to look at it like it's like in the business sense. Dude, I just main evented 2 shows. That's a huge payoff for me. And he's gonna main event more, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's main event Jey Uso.
But
how dare you?
Man, Rikishi.
Oh, he's pissed.
Oh.
He's definitely pissed.
He will be on this podcast soon. Are we gonna ask him about it?
I will let you do that, bro.
Well, we gotta soften it. You gotta be like,
I don't want him to spaz out on me, bro.
yo, Kishi.
Yo, Kishi's crazy.
Do you? What should I call him, Mr. Rikishi?
Mr. Fatu.
What do you call him, Mr. Fatu?
Mr. Fatu.
Just be like, bro, you're shooting on me. My name's Rikishi. What do you call
We
him?
gotta ask him that, bro. I just don't want him.
All
to go, I
right,
don't
you're
want him to
calling
spaz on
Triple
me.
H. You're gonna ask for a job. What do you call him?
Mr. Triple H.
You call him Mr. Triple H?
I like Mr. A. Mr. What the, that's
He
actually-
might be thinking, bro, my name is not
that's
Triple
actually-
H.
You know, that's actually a great question.
I know.
If you meet Dwayne Johnson, do you call him, hey, Mr. Rock? And that's crazy.
Who are you telling? I've been in these positions. I don't know what to call you.
I can't call a grown man Mr. Rock, by the way. That's wicked.
Mr. Johnson for The Rock? Mr. Dwayne?
Mr. Dwayne.
Or do you say
What do you
Mr.
call him?
Mr. Rock? You can't call him. He's The Rock. Hey,
That's
Mr. The
actually a
Rock?
hilarious
Mr.
question.
Dwayne? Like
Like you meet Val Venus, Mr. Val, Mr. Venus.
what do you call him? I'm talking about a couple of the biggest stars in the entire world.
Mr. Venus.
Mr. Venus. Can I have your autograph, Mr. Mr. Venus? This is what I need you to do today.
By the way, shout out to Val Venus, bro. One of the most.
Well, so when I see Shark Boy this weekend, I'll call him Sharky. Yo, Sharky. I don't even know his real name.
What do you set his cash up to?
I think it's
Does
like
it say
Shark Boy
LLC?
24/7 or
Oh
something,
my God.
or Clam Juice, something like that.
His whole life is the bit.
I guess.
That's
All right,
cool.
Rikishi's
That's
going to be on the
kinda aggressive.
podcast soon because he's coming to town. He'll be in Memphis and Tupelo in August. All right, some news and rumors, and then we'll get out of here. The rumors are circulating, especially after Blake Monroe. Do you know who Blake Monroe
She's
is?
beautiful. She's like the new
So huge star.
Tony. What's her name? Tony
Dude,
Storm.
when Tony Storm and Mariah May were fighting and bleeding and doing all that crazy stuff
that's-
that I think earned her that job that she just got, I looked at Maria and I was like, do you see this? These are two supermodels beating the hell out of each other and bleeding on national television. So anyways, back to the question. Britt Baker joining WWE very soon. Rumors are circulating.
Oh, I love it. Because I feel like the NXT female men's division is stacked, bro. They have so many like great women in that division.
Doesn't
And
she
that-
live in Florida too?
Why not, bro? Like that. The question is, does she get to keep her name?
But hold on. I mean, like, let's go even further. Why is she not on TV?
Who, Britt Baker?
Yeah.
DMD? Great question.
There's only one answer. Think about it. You get all these spots on Grind City Media. You got stand-ups. You do the best dunks.
Yeah,
You
top
ask people
five.
questions.
Mr. Top Five, that's
Mr.
me.
Top Five.
That's
You're
me.
doing it up, right?
That's me.
What happens if you make the boss mad?
Oh, they couldn't.
Some of that stuff goes away.
Yeah.
And they're like, They didn't fire you.
But
They're
you're-
just not featuring
Yeah,
you.
you're just kind of like you're still in the building, but you're not really like on anything.
I'm just saying, I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, if you all of a sudden see somebody that's perfectly healthy that leaves the Memphis Wrestling Show, there's a reason.
I'm not saying no names, but I'm not saying no names, but you know what I'm saying?
She's got to have made somebody mad,
You know
right?
what I mean?
All right, Blake Monroe, she's tough. She got put through a table in her debut. Did you see it? Did you love it?
I love her. But I just hope that she can like evolve into like a real character. I don't want her to become what's that girl's name that was good, was hot for a minute and she left. It's blonde hair. She was like the All-American. What was her name?
All American.
Remember her? She was doing like the female empowerment gimmick.
Oh, that's Macy. Macy, what's her name?
I just don't want her to. Like, she gives me those vibes. a
The
little
women's
bit.
right.
Yeah, she gives me those vibes a little bit. I don't want her to fall into that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't see that at all.
I don't know why
I think
I see
she's
it.
more like a Tony Storm. I think she's going to be.
oh, she's a star.
They put
now.
her through a table because they seen her on AEW bleeding and
Oh, yeah,
doing
she's a-
all that
she's a-
crazy stuff. So she is tough as nails.
There's some dudes at home, bro, that are oh boy having a great time.
I bet. I love the
real freaks.
the vignettes, the cartoon. I know there was a play off of music videos and stuff like that, but I absolutely love that. Leading up to an all women's WWE pay per view, it's Evolution Part 2. If you were gonna have somebody return, you could have any women's wrestler that's around right now return. Who would it be?
For me,
Because this is the time. Evolution, they need a full card of women's wrestlers. Who would you like to see return, or who would you like to see debut?
Bianca's hurt.
You know who I'd like to see while you're thinking?
Who?
Vicky Guerrero.
Okay, see
That's all. I mean,
that's like a bias. That's like come on. Bro.
I mean, it might be biased, but it's topical. But
that's not a real.
how is she not with WWE?
That's a great question, but that's not somebody.
But that's
you
why I
would
say that
actually
low
want
hanging fruit,
somebody.
somebody that's not under contract that could easily go and do some sort of role. And I will tell you this: I was in the ring with her the other night on Saturday night in Tupelo, and I asked her. I said, "I can't
Subtle
do it
flex.
justice. I can't do it justice. We got to get the excuse me." And I swear to God, my ears hurt.
Oh yeah, she's great.
It was a good one.
But I don't know if I'm trying to think of who I want to see.
I'm just laying that out there. That's low hanging fruit,
Because my
Vicky.
girl Bailey came back in the white pants.
What about
Shout out
Nyla
to her.
Rose?
Nyla Rose is
I think
one.
that would be awesome to have Nyla come out
What's the
there.
girl that used to wrestle in TNA back in the way? That was like
Nyla is what WWE would love.
oh no, you know who I would love to see because I think it would be hilarious. What's the girl that used to drink the alcohol before her matches in TNA?
ODB.
ODB. Yeah, I want ODB.
ODB.
Yeah, I want ODB, man. Hey, ODB, what you doing right now?
Shout
man?
out to ODB.
Get ODB on the programming.
Can we get her on here?
Please.
I know ODB.
You do?
Yeah.
ODB legend, bro. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
I love some ODB.
You saw his reaction when I said ODB? By the way, Jalen, you saw that? That was weird.
Love her.
That was weird. You see what he
Well,
did?
so me and ODB,
That's what she used to do, though, but him doing that was crazy.
we would work in Nashville a lot, and we'd run into her. We would see her every single show.
Is she like that in real life?
I mean, back then she was super duper jacked, and then evolved the character. So
Yeah.
I spoke to her recently, and she's running a food truck. She has her own food truck. So I think she likes to drive the food truck to the shows
Yeah.
to do like a joint thing with her food truck and the
wrestling
show.
So that means you need to do that. You
She's
need to-
bringing her own gimmicks, her own merch, her own concession stand. No,
So
that's
can-
great
can you
though.
bring ODB to Memphis?
I will bring. Hold on, let me make a note. ODB.
Please bring ODB to Memphis, bro.
I tried to, but I couldn't afford the food truck.
Get her to do-
I'm kidding,
get her
I
to
don't
do her-
know.
Get her to do her bit, please. I need to
I'll
see
send
that.
ODB, yeah, or I'll get her booked on this podcast.
I love it.
All right, so ODB, that would be a good one.
That's mine.
Low hanging fruit.
Mine is ODB.
Somebody that's not signed, that is like the TNA fans from yesteryear, be like,
ODB,
oh damn, look,
yeah.
ODB's here.
ODB's goated. I love her.
Who else we have? Ember Moon. Somebody in the chat says Ember
Moon's a good
Moon.
one. Ember Moon's a good one.
John Harada does confirm that she runs a food truck. Bella Twins. Bella Twins will return. They'll probably win the tag team titles. Dude, Nikki Bella looked like a superstar.
Bro, if y'all don't get this Bella Twins crap out of my face. Okay, how about this? I'm going to take this moment.
Travis said
Hold
that
on,
he would
hold on.
not go to Saudi Arabia.
Since we are here, 5-star, let me say this on this podcast.
Maurice
No.
was just mentioned.
No, lame. The Bella Twins are the most overrated duo in wrestling history. I'll repeat that again. The Bella Twins are the most overrated duo in wrestling history.
Devin?
Quote that.
Devin,
What?
don't you dare.
What? What
Are
do you
you
like about the
serious?
Bella Twins? You can look, but you can't touch. You can't.
That's exactly what I love about the Bella
Get
Twins.
here, bro.
That's exactly what I love about the
You
Bella
can look and
Twins.
You can't touch.
I love the dance. I love the music.
can look,
I love
but
Total
you can't
Divas.
touch.
I love that they're twins. I love that they're sisters. I love that they're sisters that started a business together and literally made the women's evolution.
The built.
Literally.
What did they do?
And I don't.
What did they contribute?
Are you serious?
They are the.
They have a national television show that was watched by millions of people.
That's not contributing to the women's revolution. What did they do in the ring?
Are you serious?
What did they do
Okay.
in the ring?
Google this.
What
And
did they do in the ring? 5-star.
Jimmy Blaylock enters the chat and says, "I hate you, Dustin Starr."
Tell me what
Gail
the Bella
Kim was announced as, or Gail Kim is mentioned in the chat as well.
Tell me what Bella Twins match you remember.
They were so. I remember the 2-minute match that caused the or 30-second match probably that caused the women's evolution.
Who was
Give
it
divas a chance.
Who's it against?
I don't even know.
Exactly.
Doesn't even matter.
Bro, the Bella Twins are overrated, bro.
All right, I'll ask you
Clip
this question.
bro. Clip this.
And this is going to tell me if you're capping so hard or not.
About the Bella Twins?
Yeah. Hall of Famers or no?
No.
You are so
They
crazy.
are annoying, bro. For what? What did you do for me, bro? Bella Twins, what did you do for me, bro?
You don't like women's wrestling.
I no, hell no. I love
We're gonna
women's wrestling. I love the women's wrestling.
right.
I love women's wrestling more than a lot of people.
2 more topics and then we're getting out of here. Are
Screw
you
the Bella
happy?
Twins.
Not on my podcast. Bella Twins, Grind City Wrestling loves you. Are you happy with what they're doing with R-Truth?
The John Cena match. You know what? No, I don't.
What did you want them to do?
I think that's a better question. I thought that they would use the momentum he had from the people more.
How?
He got a match with Cena, which is cool, right?
Well, they had new T-shirts drop and
Had
new
the t-shirts
merch.
and they went off. They flew off the shelves.
So that's part of the strategy.
They got their money.
What else is there?
And by the way, the new Dom Live shirt is also a 10 out of 10. Y'all go look at that. Y'all look that out. I might buy that one. I don't buy a lot of modern shirts. I might buy that one. It's like half Dom's face, half her look. Oh, it's great. But I thought they would do more with usually when the people start pushing somebody, WWE finds a way to get them into the forefront, right?
They did.
They put him in a match with Cena. That's cool.
Main event, SmackDown.
He also did a promo early in the show too, so he was on there twice. I don't know, bro. That's a good question. I just want R-Truth on my TV. That's all I want. I want R-Truth, Ron Killings on my television screen. Because every time I can tell you this. Every time R-Truth's on my TV screen, I'm entertained. No matter what he's doing.
Not me too. Not to rewind back, but Jazz was mentioned in the chat as far as coming
Shout
back
out
in
Jazz,
Evolution.
man.
And actually, I think that's probably a spoiler. I think Calvin's right. I think Jazz will appear.
She was at TNA. She came out. They gave somebody a contract.
You telling me they got an all women's pay per view and Jazz is featured all over the place and they're not going to put her on?
Jazz will be
Come
there.
on, bro.
Jacqueline will be there.
I hope so. I love me
All
some
the
Jacqueline.
OGs will be there for sure.
All right, last thing. Does Goldberg win the world title at Saturday night's main event? Now, you got to answer first. Is that a yes? That's a yes. He's leaving the room. All right, come on back in. Come on, Devin. Am I going to have to wrap this up myself?
What is wrong with you, bro?
Are you kidding me? It's very possible. I mean, he did come in and kill Brock Lesnar in like 45 seconds. I mean,
If Goldberg wins the world title, I'm gonna put this on wax.
Michael Cole said if Goldberg wins the world title, he will not retire.
If Goldberg wins the world title, I will show up on the next episode on this podcast shirtless.
Shirtless, okay.
No hat, no shirt, just shirtless.
You
I
got
will say
that,
this
Jalen?
again. If Goldberg wins the world title, I will show up on this podcast the week after, shirtless, no hat, no shirt.
Nice. Clean shaven?
I'm not cutting my hair.
Just your beard.
Oh yeah, cut my beard. That's easy. I can.
No,
do it
just
quicker.
I'm just saying, shave your face.
I like the way you said that, but yeah.
So you shave your face and you're shirtless for the
Shirtless
episode.
for the podcast.
All right.
Just raw dog in the podcast.
Goldberg. Yeah, that's not gonna look good. You're actually gonna look naked.
I am gonna look very naked. They're like, why does this guy have a no shirt on and his face is naked on the show?
They literally are gonna think you're naked. Look
It's
at you right
fine.
now. Look at you on the screen.
Oh, top heavy. Yeah, we're definitely going. I'm doing a lot of push-ups that day. But he's not gonna win the title. It's fine. Bro, you know what? Now that the more that I think about it, why is Gunther the champion?
It could happen.
Oh man, don't do this to me,
It could happen.
bro. Please
And
don't.
you know
win
what?
Please don't win the title.
I
I was gonna say something more out of pocket
what?
about what I would do if he won the title, but I'm worried.
would love it.
No, you wouldn't.
I would love it.
For what?
Gilbert is coming July 20th. I would put a world title on Gilbert and have him come out to the ring in Memphis.
This guy.
That's all the time we have this week.
This guy.
Wrapping things up on Grind
This
City
guy,
Wrestling. We got a
man.
full card this weekend. It's going to be loaded. Sunday, June 29th. Shark Boy and James Ellsworth are coming to Memphis Wrestling.
I might
Get
pull
the
up.
tickets,
I might-
memphiswrestling.tv. You got to ask another question if you do.
I might pull up. Are you gonna put me to work?
Kids Camp's filling up, so if you guys want to register and you're holding off, go ahead and register, memphiswrestling.tv. Gilbert, Carlito, Rikishi, the lineup. James Storm is
Actually-
coming to Gleason, Tennessee.
And now that you said it, I have my question already ready to go.
What is it?
Based on that Fanatics video, what song would you come out to?
Oh, your
Like that?
ring entrance
Your
song.
ring entrance song.
Mine would be, oh yeah.
We know.
Mellow.
We know.
They're from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
We know. We know.
What's going on this weekend, Devin?
NBA draft this week, so we should have draft picks in the city at some point. Hopefully, if we make some picks, I think I'm going to make an appearance at Memphis Wrestling this weekend. I might. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. We're chilling. I'm not gonna get into. I was gonna get into something else, but I'm not gonna do that right now. But no, I want to know, bro. What song would y'all come out to? Like, if you had your theme music, Dustin Starr's chat over there, he got going on. I want to know if I gave you an entrance. I give you 30 seconds for an entrance. What song are you walking out to? I want to know.
I'm asking the chat right now. Also, they're saying Gilbert with sparklers.
Oh yeah, for
That's a
sure.
fire code
You gotta get
violation.
some like girls from the Gold Club to hold the sparklers.
Yeah, I'm sure my lovely Maria would love that. I think we know somebody that works at the club.
We do.
Isn't there a wrestler?
We do.
Who is it?
He hate it. I'm not gonna say his
What
name.
wrestler is that?
Shout out to my guy, man. My
No,
dog.
who's your guy? Shout him
Shout
out.
out to my dog, Hunter Havoc.
All right, you want to sing us out?
Hey, Hunter.
What's his theme
I'm coming
song?
to the Gold Club next week.
What's his theme song? Sing us out.
Who?
Hunter.
Oh, he does a 3-6 Mafia song.
Oh, well, go ahead.
Dang, what's that song?
You can go, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Who's gonna get the ass whoop? What is it? Somebody gonna get the ass whoop. Somebody gonna get the wig split.
Somebody gonna
That's
get
Mark
their
Henry.
ass whooped.
That's all the time
Somebody
we've
gonna
got
get their wig
this week
split.
on Grind City
Beat 'em
Wrestling.
up.
I am
Break his
Dustin
neck.
Starr,
Beat him up.
along with
Break
Devin
his
Walker,
neck.
baby.
Beat him up. Break his neck. Beat him up.
Saying so long,
neck.
everybody.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how he started getting you